also put out a quick correction. Something I mentioned earlier was about Samuel Miranda's bail plea being rejected. A quick correction there. Samuel Miranda has been granted bail along with Rhea and Dipesh Sawant. Let me just also read out the statement that's come in from Rhea Chakraborty's lawyer. He said, "We're delighted by the order of the Honorable High Court granting bail to Rhea Chakraborty. Truth and justice have prevailed. Ultimately, the submissions on facts and law have been accepted. The arrest and custody of Rhea was totally unwarranted and beyond the reach of law. The hounding and witch hunt by 3 central agencies, the CBI, ED and NCB of Rhea, should come to an end. We remain committed to the truth." This is the statement from Satish Manishinde, who's been representing Rhea for the last few months while she battles this out legally as well. Let me take this across to Dipesh Singh also. Dipesh, so you've got Rhea there and her entire team celebrating this particular victory from the Bombay High Court. What will this mean for the investigation by the NCB? Will this hamper their probe now that Rhea Chakraborty is out on bail, because they opposed her bail?
Akshita, the Narcotics Control Bureau did oppose the bail, but they did not seek custody of Rhea Chakraborty when she was placed under arrest. Remember, on 8th of September, when Rhea Chakraborty was arrested, they clearly stated, the Narcotics Control Bureau clearly stated that they do not want to arrest or take Rhea into custody, but they are going to oppose bail, citing that she could influence witnesses, citing that she could tamper with the evidence. And those were the grounds that were kept in front of the court as well, that Rhea should not be granted bail due to the section 27A, which is a very stringent section under Narcotic Drug and Psychotropic Substances Act, for facilitating procurement of banned drugs, for harboring drug traffickers. This particular section was applied against Rhea Chakraborty, and Satish Manishinde had been arguing that this section was wrongly applied against Rhea, and these are the same sections that were applied against Showik Chakraborty, against Dipesh Sawant, against Samuel Miranda and Basit Parihar. But now Showik Chakraborty's bail has been rejected, but Samuel Miranda and Dipesh Sawant have got bail from the Bombay High Court. Rhea Chakraborty, after being arrested on 8th of September, now she will be out of bail. Her lawyers would seek a detailed order copy, and which will be submitted to the jail authorities, after which jail authorities will start procedure for her release on bail. Though she has been asked to visit the nearest police station close to her residence, under whose jurisdiction she stays, to visit the police station every 10 days. Her passport has to be submitted, and if she wants to travel outside Mumbai, she'll have to seek prior permission from the concerned agency, which is the Narcotics Control Bureau.
There's also a quick update, Dipesh, and I want to take this across to Vidya on that. We're picking up now, Vidya, that in the Bombay High Court, the NCB said that they will appeal against these bail orders.
Well, as I was speaking earlier, they actually sought time. In fact, they wanted the court to put a stay on their own order so that they could get an time to appeal. However, the court hasn't really accepted this so far. The court, in fact, went on to impose conditions on Rhea and others' bail applications, stating very clearly that, they cannot really go out. They have to visit the police station every 10 days. So this was done only after the, additional Solicitor General, Mr. Anil Singh, really sought stay on this. The court hasn't really granted that, but yes, in that time, these conditions were imposed. So clearly the court wasn't really in the mood to listen to the ASG at this point, and almost within 17 to 18 minutes, we did see this entire procedure getting over. Right now, wherein the bail was granted, it has been accepted by the court. There are 3 bail applications out of the 5 that have been accepted, where the people have been granted bail. And after this, all those who have not really been granted a bail will go ahead and file, appeal against this, which is basically Abdul Parihar as well as Showik. For Showik, the NCB's case was much more stronger compared to Rhea, especially because of the sheer fact that at this juncture they knew that Showik was much more involved than Rhea was. Rhea was probably supplying drugs only to Sushant who was consuming it, whereas in the NCB case, their case was that he had a much larger network, and it was not just to Sushant that he was giving drugs to, which is the reason why they needed his statements. Remember, his statements were recorded all the way in Taloja jail. The NCB officials had gone and recorded its statements a couple of weeks ago. So the case against Showik was much more stronger, which is the reason why he's not been granted bail. But yes, at this juncture, there is the bail application formalities will be completed today, so that Rhea and 2 others who are at Taloja jail can really walk out. But Rhea is at Baikala, so it will be much more easier for her to reach.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.